Damn.
All right, session start.
I'm glad the recording didn't catch that.
Good, because I waited till after everyone stopped their bullshit. Because usually everyone stops their bullshit after 10 seconds.
Random bullshit go.
Well, you gotta stop the bullshit, and then later on, after the session, it all comes out like real fast.
Me getting back onto my bullshit.
Yeah, and
I don't
what did
even
we
wait till
leave
after
you
session.
guys
I just do
off?
it during session and let y'all suffer from it.
Right, you guys were just leaving the temple.
Yeah.
Not the monastery, but the undead temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, were you going to go east towards Mistwood and go sell some crap, or are you going to go straight north towards
I believe we were going to swing by Mistwood, pick up Chorus's crew, and then head north.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's
Do you agree with that decision?
All good. It'd make the travel faster.
He says it's all good, and it's his people we're picking up, so I'm satisfied.
I've seen enough. I'm satisfied.
I've seen enough. I'm killing myself.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the shack.
All Dio had to do was replace "I've seen enough" with "that's it." That's it. I'm killing myself.
I wanted to.
That's ooh.
Alright, let me just cover. So normal pace is 300 feet a minute. Alright. That's 10,000 feet. You could take about half an hour to walk to Mistwood. I think that's the correct calculation.
Sounds good.
And did you guys rest till the next day, or?
I believe we took a long rest, but I changed shorts so I didn't regain Celestial Light.
Understandable. Just double check, make sure everyone got your long rests in.
It does mean I keep the temp HP, though. Hit dice aren't back, though. Next rest I take is going to be a long one with the boys.
Alright, so it'll take you about just 30 minutes to walk there at normal speed.
Right. I do have my everything, so that's good.
I do have ideas to alleviate our cargo load.
And as you get closer to Mistwood, you kind of see that there's a lot of movement and actions going on. Seems like there's constantly a delivery boy or a carriage just flying by as fast as they can. And since you guys are on foot, you're trying to stay out of the way of this stuff on the side.
Gets hit by a freaking carriage. That would suck.
They ride off. Oh, man, that was a drive-by. How dare?
Oh, don't worry. I can curse them. They won't get far.
The demon opens up their chest.
They notice the mark of chaos growing on their sternum.
What is this? I'm just saying, like, a regular-ass commoner is not going to save against that. It's just going to be a demon. It's probably going to be instant. There's only, like, what, 8 HP?
8 if you're going for max, 4 on average for a commoner.
Here's the damage that Demon Within does.
Alrighty.
It's 46 force. It'll insta-kill a commoner.
Yeah, insta-kill an average commoner.
Even if they roll average too.
And an additional 2d6 for each target. Oh.
Okay, so Demon Within happens a bit like Witch Bolt. Once they fail to save, the portal starts to appear on them. I can agitate the demon to do extra damage,
Mm.
and that
What?
takes a bonus action on my turn.
Let's not go around killing random people.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I don't have to be a good person.
This is evil D&D.
Help me.
We don't have to associate with you either.
Damn right you don't. So stay out of my way.
The single player game. Sorry. I have to run 2 games.
I'm not interested in being a murder hobo, but I'm not going to let you prescribe your morality onto me.
Understandable. Jokes aside, you guys are able to get to the city. And it might take you a bit of time to find Chorus's crew.
Mm-hmm.
My brain shut off for a second. Probably because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, I need to pull up some music. Here's some tavern. You know, nice, comfortable, relaxing music. For trying not to get run over.
I forgot I took Sorcerer last level.
Uh-huh.
I can cast Pendulum without using a third
Oh,
level
yeah.
slot.
Nice.
Wait, was last level a
It
session
could
up?
be.
Or
Was last level a session?
last level a
Shit.
session up? A session up is what I said, and yeah. Just to make sure, I'm level
Yes.
5.
You should be... Brayden, what's your
Level
level?
6.
6? Yeah, you should be 6, Vinny.
Yeah, I'm level 6. After last game, he gave us 1 level and 1 feat.
Yes.
Alright.
I should have put that down in the chat, but I did not, unfortunately.
Yeah,
believe you
that's
did,
why I
actually.
didn't know. I don't
Yeah,
think
I put it down.
Oh, you put it down.
After the Necrotic Longswords info, I put in that we incremented level and feats.
So we're
Feet.
level 6?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Were you... Did you not get that info after you got your helmet?
No, I just didn't do my level up yet.
Come on, you were there.
I know I was there, it's just...
Yeah.
I didn't do it yet.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, so now that I actually know that, maybe I should have less friends. Maybe I should just let someone kill themselves. That's a joke. I'm not gonna do that.
If you say so, I wouldn't mind the
No!
blessings on you.
Yeah, so I'm opening up 5v tools on the side now.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Average Daedra in Elder Scrolls 1.
Giving me level 6 was a mistake. I now have expertise. Fear me.
Good. I believe you were talking about that last time, but then... You know.
Yeah, it's the next expertise.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 more proficiencies, I can make expertise.
Hmm.
Let's see.
I find it funny. All I got was a stat boost and a feat.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, I mean, should I just read off what Mistwood has? Because we got the Whitehaven Citadel, which is the castle up on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can take a minute to read all that, and if anyone's watching the video ever, they can just read that. I'm not reading it out loud.
This would be a good blurb to timestamp for reading purposes.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm not gonna write that down. I don't think it's important enough. I mean, I think it's important, but not enough for, like, the viewer. It's more for the players. Let's see.
Okay, I got handouts open.
Woodhurst.
We're at
Mistwood.
Mistwood, but like where?
So you guys are currently between Woodhurst Village and Alberton City, mostly going towards the city.
Okay.
Want to blast some stuff here? No. As I
Right,
said
my
before, I'm not a murder hobo. We can plan this.
But yeah, as you get here, you notice that the city, basically every street has like a tram. Would it still be a railroad if it's a tram?
I mean, they run on a rail, yeah.
It's a railway.
Okay, so there's just railways up and down almost every main street. The side streets do not have it, but there's plenty of stops to where they can get to the side streets. So, like, you could imagine that it is quite, I don't know, inefficient, but also super efficient at the same time. Because there's, like, not every tram goes to every railway, but every railway does go to,
the
like,
medieval subway system.
yeah. It'd be just a maze to get through.
Hey, Koichi, come with me. I'm gonna go pawn some stuff.
So it's acting more like a bus service. It's not going to go on every street.
Yeah. And a good thing to know about the city is that almost every street corner has a town crier to give information. There's plenty of places to buy, sell, and deliver. So if you're
great.
looking for it, you can usually find a sign or a person to tell you where to go.
Urza, where would you like to go?
A doctor. Oh, I just did it.
We can go see a doctor.
Koichi, come with me. Let's go pawn some stuff.
I think I just need to rest.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, for half a second, I saw my internet thing go to disconnected, and I was like, son of a bitch. And then it came back.
Well then, that's a scare and a half.
I thought I was going to have to sit through my fucking night again for another 8 or 9 hours of no internet.
Yeah, that did suck. I'll say that much. That sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately enough, it was when everybody else is asleep. But, like, I was still talking to Vinny and Dan and the others. Like,
Yeah, because that was in the Pokemon D&D.
yeah, it was right after it finished, too, and I was actually talking. And then it hit midnight, and it was like, gone.
Oh man.
And I was just like, who fucking hit a pole? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, let's see. So you guys are splitting up? Who's going with who?
I'm going with Urza.
Alright.
I asked Koichi to come with me, but it's up to him to do it.
I said I was.
Okay.
I think my mic decided not to work for a moment.
No, I heard you, Vinny. I'm just trying to make sure I can get the location set up so you guys don't, like, stumble upon each
Alrighty.
other for no good reason.
Yeah.
And I will go alone toward my associates.
When the DM doesn't prep a city.
You're fine. I don't need it.
I mean, I literally, only thing I have there is an elven tavern.
Fair.
I feel pretty shitty about that. Alright, so I need to write this down so I can have an order of events. So... Urza, Cercourse.
Man, the Piercer feat is such a nice feat. I might grab it.
Huh?
Oh, the Piercer feat. It's a really nice one.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's really good if you use piercing damage, so...
Yep.
If you're a rogue.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like
Urza
more
is a
damage?
monk, if I'm correct, right?
Urza's a monk, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just go with, I'll roll a 1d3. We're gonna go with Corbin and Urza.
You know, Urza, you would probably fare better if you wore better armor. Damn, he really is dead.
Yeah.
He died that hard last session, huh?
Dang it, system.
You know, it'd be evil if I grabbed Meta Magic Adept and got some Meta Magic for myself. Imagine that, a rogue with Meta Magic.
Yeah, I can imagine it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, fuck, I forgot about Meta Magic Adept.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I will just move on over, I guess, because system's
Sorry.
gone.
Comes back.
I swear to Christ. Alright. And then next in line is just, wrong fucking button!
Wrong button.
I'm the captain of fumbling. I didn't want to do... I hit launch as player.
Oh, I feel that.
Here we go.
Which one is GM? Okay, cool. So, Sir Chorus, what are you doing?
All he's doing right now is heading to the building that his squire and his retainers are, so that he can help them with the carriage and everything.
They would have probably went to not like an expensive tavern, but like one where they can lock up their horses and buggy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're able to find them. It wouldn't take you that long because, you know, you're the only one flying Corvinus colors in town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just stay with them because I still want to educate my squire on some relatively normal things.
Oh yeah.
Relatively.
Would you like
Now
to teach them something specifically?
How about just like, you know, help them gain some insight.
Hmm. And how long do you think you'd be doing that for?
I mean, I'd try to do that for at least a couple hours.
They do have a
Treat
pretty
it like
good. They do
you know,
have a
treating
pretty
it-
good insight already.
right, but it's more like, you know, political stuff because he's, you know, part of that sphere.
Ah.
He's a noble. Even though I'm a knight, it's more like I've had to do these things from my childhood. So this kid this squire hasn't had to, so I'm going to give them the information that I know.
Understandable. So you give that a good couple hours. Can you give me 2 insight checks, and I'll follow up by his?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good start.
You know, the duality of man, you know, give them what it's supposed to be like to be horrible at, you know, reading people, and then a good idea of reading people.
And he's able to pick up on it, so I'll add to his sheet, political vision, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Has advantage on insight checks to determine motives of nobles.
Nice. Now I can rely on this tool for later. Yoink.
Yep. Please, sir, may I have some more? You know, fucking
Pretty
squire.
much.
Alright, you spend 2 hours doing that. I'll move over to Max and Koichi.
Yips and yip.
So a lot of this looks pretty. A lot of this armor, if I'm going to be honest, doesn't look like it's been in the best condition. How about you and I spend some time giving it a glow up before we try and fetch people's gold for it?
Gonna give a little nod and yip. I'm gonna check
And
my back.
I'm going to reach into Servo and start pulling out the leather armors that I have. I currently have 31 sets of leather armor.
I can just imagine the fucking bubble pop sounds as you go up to the counter, putting one leather stack at a time.
All right, Koichi, let's get this. Let's get this looking good before we.
And I'll say you're able to find like a market street where you can find just about every shop in a straight line. Like you got your leather worker, your blacksmith, your weaver, your sew master. They're 2 different jobs, but they deal with the same shit.
Is there a butcher?
That's more towards like the meat and food section.
But there is a butcher.
Yes.
Perfect.
So you get up to like the leather worker or blacksmith or whichever one you want to go to at this point in time. Hell, you could go to the general goods store.
Alright, so we're gonna say that me and Koichi spent a while cleaning up the leather armor to make it look good.
Okay.
And then and then I'm going to try to sell like 25 sets of it.
25 sets of regular leather armor?
Regular leather armor unless Koichi has anything special he can do to it.
Modify
So-
value.
I can, but I don't think the
This
the
is
leather
300 gold
the
worth
specific-
armor.
I can use mending to actually fix it all.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Definitely you would get at least like the minimum price because they never want to buy for what they're selling for.
Of course.
But then again, they didn't have to make it, so
Exactly.
they might be willing to pay a little more. Ouch! Bitch. Literally, that's just what happened to me right now. I went to raise my hand, and I just smacked the shit out of the table with my fucking first knuckle.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I. So yeah, what you're able to ascertain from him is the normal cost of a leather armor is like 10 gold pieces, and you might be able to get him to buy it for like 7. per.
That sounds like a good deal, Koichi.
Gonna give a small nod.
That's 70%.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
We'll have plenty of leather for all the guards this week.
Just taking space in our inventory, so by all means.
Sure thing. And it'll be like, we're not doing the Skyrim way where you sell one item at a time. Here, I'll take that. Here's your money. Here, I'll take that. Here's your money. We're gonna do the Oblivion and like the old, just the old way where you just stack them all together, push forward. He pushed over a big sack of gold. So yeah, that's a.
Koichi, you're gonna get 90. I'll take 85.
That's good amount gold.
That's nice.
Yes.
Good amount. Good amount.
And if
said
you got
90?
any magic items, there's a magic item shop just down the road.
Oh, perfect.
Foxpog. You said 90 you gave me?
Yes.
Does your friend have a problem? His mouth's hanging open.
Oh, he just gets very excited when thinking about profit margins.
Me too. Well, there's
gonna
plenty
rob
of
that
stuff to
orphanage.
shop in the store for if you need anything before you go.
Thank you. And I'd go to the weapons trader, do the same thing I did with the leather armor to the scimitars, and
Well,
sell.
I see you've met my cousin.
Oh, goodness. Yes, I just so happened to sell him some leather.
Oh, cool. We
And
could eat
I'm looking to part with some curved swords.
that. Curved swords?
He puts the scimitars down.
How many?
I've got more of these than I'd rather carry along with me. 28.
I like to think of just the bubble pop noise, then clang, clang, clang.
So it's like I'm holding Servo. I'm holding Servo by his legs, and I'm just smacking the top of him like it's a piggy bank. And another sword just drops out each time I pat him.
Wow. You know what? We might be able to arm everybody this time around.
And there's some short swords too, if that interests you. Smack, smack, smack. 15.
Well, let's see here. And curved sword, scimitar. I can take it for 18 gold apiece. And
Is that-
did you say those are short swords?
These are the short swords as he points to the 15 strong pile.
Ah, yes. I could take those for 7 apiece. 7 gold pieces apiece.
Koichi, I'm pretty sure your haggling ability is stronger than me. This is out of character, by the way. Do you want to try to get a better value?
I didn't hear what was said, sorry. I was putting my feet in.
18 per scimitar and 7 per short sword.
18 scimitar, and then how many short sword? The 7?
7.
Now, keep in mind, they still gotta make a profit.
Of course, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Though at the same time, it was a danger to our lives to obtain this gear.
Oh, I understand. That's why I gotta use that gold and buy potions. You should go ask my cousin. He's the potion seller.
The same one who bought the armor?
No, my other cousin.
Ah,
I got a lot of cousins.
small town, apparently.
The street is.
Except for the cousins part.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's quite a few.
Hey, Dan.
If you look at
Yep.
this street, you might see that all of our names are the same. Because we're all the same family. This is a Richard Street, you know.
Oh, fuck
Oh my
no.
I'd like to point out something funny, Dan. I'm better at being a con man than like an honest man when haggling. So
Wow.
I have expertise in the deception department, but the persuasion is no proficiency at all.
I mean,
Right.
you could say something.
I'm just thinking. Because, like, here's the thing. He brought up so many good points about him. Like, alright, how can I counterpoint this man? Yips in my language.
Your friend's making a good point here. Too bad I can't understand it.
Yips harder. Damn. Imagine.
I don't speak that.
Unfortunately, neither can I. That's been the big language barrier we've been trying to breach together.
Are you sure that's the right amount of gold?
I typed that in right.
Okay. My brain went, huh.
25 times 18 would be about 350.
It says 450 on mine.
It would be 450, yeah, because it's 50 short of 500.
And then 15 times
This is
7.
550 for 5 for me.
So yeah, 555. You're right.
Hmm.
That's still quite a bit of gold.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It'll be fine for us then.
Yeah, here you go, guys. Cleaning me out of my bank.
Well, we'll be sure to pay a visit to some of your other relatives then.
Oh yeah, the entire street.
This time you're getting 275 and I'm taking 280.
Alright, 275.
And I've still got some crossbows that we could get rid of. Or if you want to go to the magic place, we've still got, well, no, of course, wants these robes.
Correct.
Off limits, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy any weapons.
Yes, unfortunately, these have already been contracted out.
Oh,
Just a small nod.
well, good luck.
And to you as well. Enjoy arming the militia, or whoever the buyer will be.
Exactly.
I've chosen my feet.
You chose your feet when you chose your race. They're fox feet.
Man,
What's
all I
up,
got are
twinkle
cat balls.
toes?
Oh my god.
Maybe if you stopped playing cats all the time.
Never. What are you gonna do? Stop me?
Make you play a wolf.
I am Baron.
It's Baron's turn. Well, let's be honest, Baron's more of a mouse.
I'm a rat,
Yeah,
asshole.
I now have this at will, guys.
Nice.
Alright. So, now here comes the hard part. Koichi, I don't know of a buyer for this stuff as he shows off the troll teeth. We could go to a potion seller.
Potion
But,
seller is
but
good.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know the value of troll teeth. I've never really knocked them out of their skulls before.
Troll's teeth hard to get, but lots of effort, good prices. We should look for some sort of monster hunter, some sort of collector potentially.
Hold on. That sounds good.
Yes, especially the collectors.
My mind went right to the flying lancers and Monster Hunter.
Collectors pay crazy prices for anything sometimes. You ever see one buy a super rare one-of-a-kind candle for 700 gold? It's terrifying.
So what
Very
you're saying is we shouldn't let this collector know I have 43 of these teeth.
Maybe. It depends on the situation.
Then I'll leave you to find that situation.
I'm treating this fucker like it's eBay.
Max is going to give Koichi one of the largest troll tooth he has, and just tell me how much you managed to get for it.
Say, Travis, how big would this troll's tooth be?
Well, trolls are large creatures, and their teeth are about the size of your thumbs.
Ah. Going off of that, about the size of the thumb, and this would be the largest one. Trying to remember the cost of certain other items like potions and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like healing potions could be used for them, as well as a couple other things. So
Good thing I have this handy dandy D&D shop catalog.
I'm gonna part with Koichi while he figures out his thing, and I'm gonna go to the butcher.
yeah, I'm gonna plan this out in my head as you do your thing.
All right. But before I do, I'm going to check. I'm gonna check the servo and see, like, you feeling okay, buddy? And he's just kind of stumbling around.
Suddenly losing so much weight.
Yeah, I know. It feels really relieving to get the weight off you. Now, how about you disgorge your most heavy cargo? We go over to an alley as it just empties the gorilla corpse out. I'm going to check the body to see how much of it is actually usable for a butcher.
Oh. Would you like to eat rotten flesh?
Well, there's uses for rotten flesh outside of eating.
But why would you take it to a butcher?
Do you see how big this fucker is?
I know, but you have to
I need him in
explain to the
smaller
DM.
bits.
DM is confused.
Well, I need him in smaller bits, so I was thinking of a butcher to cut him up, but...
I mean, yeah, you could probably take him to a butcher. I don't know what he's gonna do with it though. It might be his first time seeing giant four-armed gorilla.
Fair enough. Can I just spend some time trying to figure out what one of these could be useful for, like, as a gorilla, like what an alchemist could do with its body or something? Because I remember these things being strong as fuck.
Yeah, it's just the first main thing you would know right away without a roll would be necrotic flesh usually makes great poisons. You know, because they literally make you ill.
And there's a whole lot of flesh on this thing.
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly, there's a lot of the same things on skin as there is in muscle, so...
Mm-hmm.
And this thing's got a whole lot of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the butcher.
Okay, so you go on to the butcher and you see it's another one of them cousins. Hello.
I just gave some support to your cousins down the road.
Oh yeah.
Now, for you, I have a admittedly unusual ask, but you have the equipment for this.
All right. Let me see.
I have a carcass that needs reduced in size. Servo, if you would.
I mean, that's usually my job, so.
Servo, if you would. It releases the gorilla.
He just looks at it, looks back, looks at it. You know this thing is rotten.
I didn't come to you for fresh meat. I came for your aid in cutting it.
You know what? I'll use a different set of tools for this one. I hope you don't mind if it's a little bit more jagged.
None at all. That may actually benefit me.
Yeah, I don't want to use my good tools on that. Oh, unless it's real tough, then I'm gonna have to. And he goes in the back and grabs like some really big, not rusty, but like very well worn tools.
He gets like a surgical saw and shit.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be cutting meat, you're still gonna have to cut it in a certain way. You can't just fight the muscle and sinew the entire time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's just gonna be doing that.
And since this is a big ask, I'd assist him.
It's still gonna take me like most animals, like a cow, I can get done in in an afternoon. But this guy is as big as the room almost.
Which is why I'm here. Which is why I didn't just leave it with you.
Yeah.
Because I only have so long I can spend in town myself.
How good are you with your hand-eye coordination?
DM, I have a dexterity of 20.
DM asks, what is your sleight of hand?
My sleight of hand is 8.
Yeah, that's good enough. So you can assist him in the roll. Well, no. We're gonna use your roll. Because I don't have commoner or butcher NPC.
So I'll have him assist me then.
Yep. Alright, and that's still gonna take, like, most of the rest of the day.
Fair.
It's just, instead of taking, like, 2 days, it's just the rest of this day. And, So, let's see here. So, you're doing that. Koichi, what was the last little bit of the teeth?
So, the one big tooth that Dan gave me, I looked at the biggest one, was thinking about it for a lot of time, and going off the fact that basic health potions are about 50 gold, going at the maximum would be about 20, meaning if I do destroy value to double it, about 40.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just for, like, the biggest one. The rest of them, realistically, I could probably get up to, like, 10 to 15 gold.
Right.
If I'm able to do it right.
You're trying to sell ingredients.
Exactly.
And, if you know anything about the ingredients, let's look at the acid vial, for example. It's 25 gold normally, and the cheap cost is 18 gold.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to want to buy it off you for 18. For any of the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But if you haggle with him...
Yeah.
So how good are you at haggling?
My modified stuff I'm a god at. However, my normal stuff is persuasion is a +2. While my deception's a +8.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm better at being a con man than being a haggler, because my guy's a con man.
I mean, you can still con him saying, "Oh, you're not going to find it anywhere else." You know, you can.
True.
You can literally
This
just
is
be a
a-
con
this
man.
is
I'm
a
not going to stop you from
premium.
trying.
This is a premium, huge troll molar. You won't find this anywhere else.
So you try your con man.
Oh
It's
yeah.
even still got some of the root attacks.
Hey, see this.
See, with some of the root stats, it has more blood. More blood equals more regenerative properties, meaning this basic tooth and its basic gums that are still there
I'm just
will get
gonna
you
need a
more
roll.
than just the most basic thing.
I just need a roll.
Boom. Man, that's a 6.
65% more gum on it. That's 65% more blood.
Would you like to roll for different types of teeth? You know, regular, molar, fang.
Yeah, so for everything, it's like, well, that's the super special one. Here's the normal ones. Damn! He's
I can't
racist,
tell
it
if that was a
seems.
good dam or a bad dam. It was a bad dam.
Yeah. He's only interested in the big one. I would imagine.
Right, but now the fangs. Because, you know, canines are in most creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a bad tooth, so on to the canines. Blah. Blah.
Vinny, today
It just ain't your
day.
day.
Is this the game punishing me for missing last session?
Yeah.
I think it
For
is.
getting me killed.
Yeah! I deserve this for what
So-
happened last session.
So... He does really like the big tooth. He's like, you know what? I'll give you like 25 for the big tooth. The regular teeth, you weren't really selling me on it. I'll give you 8 for each of those. But them fangs, I'll do 18.
Alrighty. So I have 45 teeth in total with all of those. One of those is a big tooth, and however you want to say the other split is there.
Well, Dan, if you want to calculate how heavy a gorilla is, just take a regular the gorilla. Just take a regular gorilla weight plus 1/3 times 3. That's just so we can get to large size and the 2 extra arms.
Shit.
But yeah,
So yeah, I looted like what, 1 or 2 trolls, right?
there was a couple
So-
trolls, but do you just have like the total number of teeth, or do you like have each of the individual types of teeth as well numbered?
I remember I looted 2 trolls, so if I got all their fangs, then that would be about, like, what, 4 each? Because I'm assuming
I
they would have the
rolled
bottom thing.
specifically how many teeth you guys are able to find because all these trolls had fucked up teeth.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just go ahead and roll. I believe you had 1 full set of teeth at least, right?
Yeah, at least 1 full set. 'cause
And
I
what's a full
have
set?
40.
24?
About that, yeah.
How many teeth total?
I have 45.
Okay. So we'll say 4 fangs, like 2 big ones, and the rest of them are all regular.
The other, yeah. Sad thing about haggled and, you know, conning is that sometimes you lose.
Now, it was 25 for big teeth each. 8 for each regular tooth, and 18 for each fang. So 100 plus 36 plus 45 minus 6. That's 39. That's how much gold you're able to get out of those teeth.
Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, I have a lot of them, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk it going any lower, because I still had a lot. Nice. So yeah, I'll tell him pleasure doing business.
Yep. I can make a tooth necklace.
Just a little, you know, like finger gun, like a.
I can also make like healing potions, regenerative, and maybe cure disease. Yep. You hear them just rattling off potion names.
Yeah.
So Eastern Gorilla average 375 plus 30%, 488 times 3, 1463. My poor servo.
Yeah, poor boy.
Yeah.
823 gold feels great to
What
have in
about
my
all
pocket.
the regular corpses?
I'm not letting him butcher my zombies.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
These are mine to butcher.
The zombie pops his head out. No, get back in there.
I'm not letting him butcher my zombies.
Alright, and that's all of you. We're going to move on to Corbin and... Ooh.
I'm going to just say that it gets cut into like quarter-pound bits.
Quarter-pounder fucking gorilla meat.
Because that's about the biggest size I can imagine you using to poison a weapon.
Oh, yeah. That or making like a very fucked up meal for somebody.
And honestly, a 4-ounce slab of necrotic flesh is probably rather useful for the right person.
You know, Minecraft. Anyway, we're gonna go to Corbin and Urza. Sorry for making you guys wait. Unless you guys are dead.
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna find a fucking. I was just trying to find a fucking inn to lie down for a while.
Understandable.
Because
Hell yeah.
I'm still exhausted from nearly fucking dying.
Yeah, understandable. You're able to find like the same inn tavern that Chorus went to go find his crew and teach them things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rest here for a little while.
Alright. You're able to get a room for cheap. Like, how much was a tavern?
At this point, I don't even care. I'm just gonna fork him over a gold piece and just
Oh,
go.
thank you, sir. We'll give you the king's treatment. You get the penthouse.
Oh, please, just give me a room. I don't care.
Oh, it's one of them.
Thank you, though.
So you do get like the biggest room they have. And it's just like right there on the bottom floor. You see, it's right there. Here's your key.
Thank you.
I imagine you just walk in there, shut the door, flop.
Yeah.
Understandable. Corbin, what are you doing?
Billy?
The ghost has went into the ether.
Well, I guess we should have expected as much.
Motherfucker, I was muted the entire time. God damn.
Oh.
No.
I thought we were going to have system play the PlayStation intro noise.
I kept saying that I was going to
Meow.
watch over Urza while he slept, and while he is doing that, he's thinking of places we should go after Urza wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
So Corbin's like looking at his stuff, and he's like, oh, I could do this, I could do this. I wonder if they have that at one of the shops. Oh?
Oh.
No, he's snoring. Anyway.
Middle Eastern. Sorry.
It's something like Sorry, wrong meme. Anyway.
Alright.
My fault.
If anyone ever actually listens to this stuff, they're gonna fucking die laughing. Or they're gonna be really irritated. I don't care.
Sorry if I upbeat them.
Understandable. So, you're watching over them and all that stuff. I would like you to roll, like, a circumstance 1d6.
Cool, good. I'm
Both of
glad
us or
that's
just
not
him?
on my character sheet, because I'm still trying to do this level up.
Cool, cool.
This is a
Do you happen to look
stupid
at the
spell.
window at all?
I mean, there's not a lot to look at in the room, and I assume Corbin's keeping it dark so that Urza can sleep.
Yeah.
So Corbin's just looking around.
Understandable. You kind of get the feeling that you might not be alone, and not just because you're friend.
Is it the fucking eye again?
And
Swear to
Urza,
God.
you roll a nat 6. In your dream, you are falling. God damn it, I'm falling again.
Ah!
But it doesn't seem to be like falling into an abyss. It seems to be like an aerial view of the mountain. So it's like, oh, that's cool. I can see the shrine from here. But for some reason you're not like falling like really fast. It seems to be that you're floating down. And as you look at your body, you have wings. You are a bird.
Wait, what?
Seriously? I've been Pavloved.
And you're just watching over the mountain, having a peaceful time.
I can imagine
Damn,
Baron
he
turn
snores
into a
so
bird.
loud.
Just learning how to fly and all that other stuff. It seems to be a good dream. At first it might have been terrifying, but it turned into a good dream.
I miss home, but I'm glad to have my friends.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh.
Corbin, do you look around to see if there's like an eye looking for you, or if there's...
That's exactly what I said. Is it that fucking eye again?
Well, where do you look?
The window?
You look...
To the wall.
Sorry.
So the sweat dripped down my balls.
So you look through the window. There doesn't seem an eye. There doesn't seem to be an eye anywhere. You look at the walls. There doesn't seem to be an eye anywhere. You look into the ceiling. Doesn't seem to be an eye anywhere. The floors, the bed, the chair, the door. There's a
I would
cupboard.
ask if I could roll a perception check, but I'm fucking in this level up.
Do you want to finish the level up first?
I'll just listen.
So, you know what? I'll just roll. Let's see. What was your what was your modifier anyway? Like an 8, a 7?
Yeah, 7, I think.
All right, let's go with 7. So you're able to look around. It's decently dark in the room, but you have good dark vision.
Yeah.
Do you peer into the ether at all?
I try not to
Staring
because
into the
it's
abyss
kind
on
of
a regular
scary.
basis.
The abyss gazes back.
But every once in a while, when I space out and I'm just like looking at a wall, the wall starts to disappear, and then I have to like stop myself because I don't want to continue.
Understandable. So eventually you land your eyes on a wardrobe in the corner of the room, and you notice that it's been open the entire time. Not like swung wide open, but like a crack open. And inside there, you see something like a humanoid shape staring. And all you can see of it is the eye.
It's me. I couldn't find
Sorry.
out where to say. Help.
I need to turn up my sensitivity. God damn it. I can't be rid of this fucking eye.
He goes to check the closet. It's an actual person. He has a gun.
The Eldritch Cannon on my shoulder just shoots him in the face. It is a bonus action.
2 out of the 6 seconds you use is a fucking gun.
Gotta love those Pathfinder rules.
Yeah. So that there's a humanoid shape standing in the closet, and that you can see the shape because of your dark vision, but the only thing that's actually catching any light is the eyeball. And it hasn't blinked once since you found it.
Is it looking at me or Urza?
It's looking directly at you.
Oh, shit. Corbin is going to slink his way over to the wardrobe. He knows that he's not sneaking up to it because it can obviously see him, but he likes to try.
Alright. So...
And he's just going to stand in front of, like, the partially open door looking at it.
The shape in there kind of shudders a little bit. And the eye flicks up and down.
It's tax collector. Kill him. He's vulnerable. He doesn't have the backing of the state while he's in your closet.
Is the eye red like the one turned when it had holy water thrown on it?
I mean, it looks bloodshot, but... like a humanoid eye bloodshot.
What are you doing here?
What languages do you have?
Celestial, Common, and Abyssal, if I remember correctly.
Oh, cool. You can speak it. This thing starts speaking to you in tongues. Abyssal.
Fuck. It's the fucking, what is it called?
It's a faceless, isn't it?
Mandela catalog.
Do you know who you are?
I think so. I know I've got a debt to pay.
Don't mind me again.
Billy's about to get perma-killed by a fucking faceless creature.
Do you know who your friend is?
I know he is important to the people on the mountain.
The mountain? Who are the people on the mountain?
Don't tell it things.
Can I just roll a straight d20 to see if I can tell if he's asking because he doesn't know, or if he wants what I think the people on the mountain are?
That's an insight check.
I'll just roll a straight d20. Fuck, 6.
You're able to ascertain that he is asking questions in a pointed nature. He wants to get information.
I don't know. They seem to have something to do with water.
He recognizes the bodies in the water. Be careful.
Yeah, we were the class of 87 marching band.
Was that the bite of 80?
Why are
May
you,
I take your hand?
Will I be able to return here?
No.
I just wish to grasp your hand.
Corbin is going to, like, in uncertainty, kind of reach his hand out.
You reach your hand out and you see like a dark reddish skinned hand reaching for yours.
My fireball senses are tingling.
Before it touches, it just stops and then pulls back real fast. I forget I asked.
When I think about Rixren, would she be against me making contact with someone like this?
Rixren doesn't mind what you do as long as you follow the laws of life and death. Unless I need to reread my shit to make sure I'm not lying to you.
I can't tell you that one.
Death, dying, resurrection, undeath, and limbo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't mind you making deals and talking to other entities.
But why are you here?
I wish to learn.
Were you the one with the eye that was following me?
What eye?
You tell him you've got a magic eye watching you, he fucking runs like hell out of the building.
So it sounds like you've got competition.
This is the first time I see you.
Then that's bad news for you, because there's someone else who's watching me. And I don't mean this to threaten you, but I more mean this to say that you're now one of two people who I have glimpsed attempting to keep tabs on me, and it is, weird.
Being watched is part of the job.
I guess.
You'll notice that he does put a hand on the door and actually fully opens it. And the guy looks like a regular tiefling.
I bet that visage is literally only skin deep.
Couldn't help myself.
There we go.
So, do you know who I am?
No. I really, don't try to keep tabs with the supernatural.
Look, dude, I just wanted to take a nap.
This is kind of above my pay grade.
DM has to make a name. I didn't get this far.
I don't know, I just thought he'd attack him.
Exactly!
Formula.
Fantasy name generator.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Ah, yes,
Cormalac.
what's that symbol called? Semicolon?
Yep.
That was an apostrophe, and everybody knows it.
I'm at the second one.
I know. That was meant to be an apostrophe.
Oh,
Placebo effect.
understandable. Have a nice day.
I'll fat your finger.
Ayo.
I cast allergic reaction at 3rd level.
You can call me Asta.
It's a badge of mistake. Remember on Nat ones, the Hat Man takes your soul.
Why are you here, Asta?
This is none of your concern.
I very much disagree. You are watching me.
I was already here. You came into my room.
We purchased this room. What are you, some sort of pervert?
That is below me, sir.
I don't know. You're creeping around, hiding in wardrobes, watching people in the room. It's just it's what a pervert would do.
You see him pinch the bridge of his nose. I'm talking to a grain of sand.
Hey. I don't think I'm made out of sand.
Hey, that grain of sand takes offense to that.
You see that he, like, almost starts shifting his size, but he just goes back to normal? Like, he partially, like, for half a second he bulks up, but he goes right back to normal. He's just a grain of sand.
Well, like, can you leave me? Can you leave us alone?
Can you leave me alone so I can go the fuck to sleep?
My nature here for watching is much higher than perversion. You see, adventurers come and go, but undead adventurers are rare. And rarer are ones that find artifacts and live.
Wow.
You are carrying several.
Living isn't really my specialty, but I've made a deal that kind of makes it harder for me to die.
I could see that.
So, when you said you wanted to show me something, why did you hesitate?
You are of multiple natures, and one of them hurts.
I guess.
I'll just... What brings you through Mistwood?
Honestly, we are just resting for a moment before we head north.
Towards Bloodstone?
Yes. I have business there.
So do I.
Let me guess. You need me to do something there?
No. I just need to hitch a ride.
Well, I happen to know a guy who has no qualms about ferrying demons all over the material plane.
I would love to meet them.
Well, I think, and Corbin thinks of the, like, actual direction considering where he's looking in the room, and then he points in the direction Koichi and Max went, and he says, I think he went that way.
Oh no.
I have a feeling you all would group up together before you resume adventuring. I'll wait in the tavern hall. And he just walks out of the
Dude,
the
I'm gonna keep it
wardrobe.
100%. If this tiefling encountered Max in an alleyway, he'd be a demon portal before he could open his mouth.
Hey, it's not my problem anymore.
So he opens the door wide and walks out. You realize it's a naked tiefling.
You are a pervert! I fucking knew it!
And he just wanders over to the door.
Why are you all sweaty?
Huh? Your eyes are glistening.
I'm not crying right now.
Yes,
I'm glad I was fucking unconscious and that I had someone in here with me. If there was a naked tiefling, I wasn't gonna make it.
Don't worry. Urza's
Don't worry.
about to get the most insane ramblings once he wakes up.
And don't worry, I can reclothe instantly. I just don't want to. As he opens the door and leaves.
No.
He's an exhibitionist, isn't he?
He is a pervert. I was fucking right.
I mean, you didn't see any jangly bits.
So you
Tingled
tell
it.
he's just smooth?
So you're telling me he's a Mattel doll?
Oh my god.
Yes, Ken.
I'm not making giant
can't believe
demon
you're
dicks.
that small.
That's your guys' fault. You guys can imagine your own. I'm not describing it.
That's not the DM's job.
I'm just imagining a red candle.
Anyway, he
Just
walks
doing,
out
like,
in the
wet-
hallway and
Just doing like the barefoot slapping against the floor as he's trying to run away.
well, he's walking at a very slow pace. Like he doesn't want to go nowhere slow. Like takes a whole ass minute to walk out of a bedroom slow.
NPC slow walk.
Escort mission slow.
God
Oh my goodness.
damn it, can you move any faster?
Escort mission slow
Anyway,
walk where they describe everything around you.
As he's
Oh.
going down the hall, the door kind of closes shut slowly without you having to interact with it.
I didn't know thaumaturgy could be gentle.
And the wardrobe door is still wide open.
There's another person in there.
You can find two very distinct burn marks that look like the shape of demon feet. Like, those are hooves. Those were not feet marks. Those are hoof marks. But he had feet. But those are hoof marks. But he had feet. You know, the whole, but what's going on here?
I don't know. This guy's weird. I don't like him, but I mean, he doesn't seem to be the acting sort of type. Seems to like to watch, so he can do that, I guess. And as
I have sufficiently made my players uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yippee!
as Corbin
Try
sits
again.
back down, he's going to like look at the little anti-shock thing he's wearing, and he is going to start to enhance it into a cloak of elven kind. Because I can do that with an infusion, which I'm
Probably
going
still
to
has
put in
built-in
chat.
lightning resistance, honestly.
It would, because you're just infusing it with another magical ability. It'll stay on there.
Oh my goodness. I have another rant for D&D ideas, because there's a thing about artificers that neuters their power.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about it later.
Yeah. But yeah, the only people who need to finish up their days are Chorus and Koichi after they get done with their things.
Mm.
And then Max on his way back because Urza's fucking asleep.
Yeah, when Urza wakes up, I'm gonna say we should go to like a shop or something.
Alright, let's go with Chorus.
Alright, back again.
Welcome back. So, Chorus, you get done teaching your buddy, and you're at the tavern already, and you saw one of your buddies go in, pay for a room.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
just
think
wanna-
I'll just head on over and just see if they need help just getting our shit into the rented room or not.
Yeah, and on the way there, you'll notice a very well-dressed tiefling.
Devilkin as I pass by.
He shrugs.
Man, that was racist.
Yeah, no, he doesn't like him. He'll just keep moving on. But he does have his, the clasp over the sword undone, so he's like, I could vanquish him if I need to.
The demon inside is about to tear you in half. Oh, goodness.
I could take him.
In a fight, right?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, so you're just prepping and making sure stuff gets transferred over to the room.
Mm-hmm.
If Corbin wishes to tell you what happened, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's just...
There was
I'll
a poor
knock.
man watching him from the closet.
Yeah, I'll just knock, enter the room. Hey, you didn't happen to see a weird-ass tiefling, did you?
Oh, you mean the pervert?
He was wearing clothes when I saw him.
He wasn't when he walked out of the room.
It's probably the most disgusted, look you've ever seen on his face, where he's, cringing.
You can tell that Corbin has had a while to think about this.
Ugh. And he'll just bring out what is relatively a notepad and use some ink to write down.
By the way,
Arrest Devilkin for public indecency and exposure.
that's not a
Gotta
tiefling.
find him first.
He may look like it, but he's something else.
Weird abyssal monster creature thing can change form.
If you'd like proof, go look in the wardrobe over there. That's where I caught him hiding.
And as you look into
Still
the
on
wardrobe, Chorus, you'll notice that the wardrobe is completely clean.
Is an extreme pervert.
I assume... I don't get it. You wanted me to take his hand or something? No, that was kind of strange.
Nope. Nope. Don't be accepting deals from devils. Or demons.
I, don't plan to. I've made enough deals for mine.
Good.
And as you turn around to look at Corbin, he has the hood of his Cloak of Elvenkind up. So he is really hard to see. You can tell where his voice is coming from, but he is hard to look at.
Okay, I'll be right back. What do you dogs want?
They probably want to pee.
Corbin looks at you. Is it working?
The cloak, yes. It's hard to see you.
Good. Apparently, and Corbin touches his amulet of proof against detection and location. And he says, apparently since they can't scry me, they're taking more in-person measures. I don't like it. Well, how did your company find the city? Is it good?
Well, it is relatively normal.
Good.
Seems generic to me. But everything was found well.
Are there any shops of note? Urza wanted to go straight to rest, and I thought that none of us should be really going without company, so I came here to watch over him, and I'm glad I did.
Understood. I didn't stop by anywhere, but I'm sure I could have, if I take a few minutes, I would recognize at least a name or two, or at least a picture, if there's a shop nearby.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I asked Chorus if any of the people in his group found any shops of note. So, if DM can help with that.
Well, this is like the trade city. You're gonna find a lot of stuff going through here at like 90 miles an hour. But like there's magic shops, alchemy shops, potion shops. Alchemy and potion shops are usually the same thing, but they have different names. You might find like a library, a school, a magic school,
Thus?
a trade school, a school of liberal arts. I mean,
How long has Urza been asleep?
well, since he got there, really.
I'm gonna
no idea how
assume
long
it's
it's
been
been.
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. That'd be about the time Chorus got done with his, training his boys and came in there.
You know, if he keeps sleeping like this, he's gonna wake up at like 1 a.m.
Yes, it is not the best.
Would one of us wake him up?
Do you want me to wake him up?
I don't want to do it myself.
He'll take the cooking kit out of his backpack, take the ladle, grab the pot.
Oh no.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh no!
I'm gonna sleep because of you. I'm never gonna sleep because of me.
I just imagine Ursa just jumps up, immediate thunder wave.
Thunder
Not really.
It's like, oh shit.
Like, you leap up for battle. Like, you're ready
What
to go.
What
Urza,
happened?
it's been 2 hours.
Funny.
So,
I'll just say Chorus is in, like, the Yamcha death pose on the floor.
He isn't actually gonna do that, but it would have been funny.
Looks over at Chorus, Yamcha death pose. That'd be funny.
Do you have to be trying to kill me while I'm trying to sleep?
No, that would be the demon who is hiding in the closet.
Huh?
It wasn't the
was naked
succubus
too.
this time.
Really strange.
Huh?
Chorus met him. Oh.
He'll look at Chorus. Huh?
There was a tiefling, or rather, as I would call them, a devilkin. And they were just being very odd. I didn't like them.
he's just gonna sit there, pitch the bridge of his nose, and go, alright. Weird, but...
Apparently, according to Corbin here, he was naked and watching from the closet. Meanwhile, when I found him outside, he was fully clothed in way too nice of clothes.
Or is it just gonna stare like you're talking to him in nonsense?
I would say around this time, Koichi would also be done with their little thing. If Koichi wanted to come back to the tavern.
Should I remove
Yeah,
my exhaustion tabs, or...?
Yeah, you can remove your exhaustion after sleeping for like 2 hours.
That's too short rest.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, bet.
But, yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't have, done more about that, but,
Well, as long as you didn't actually do anything to harm me, it's just weird. At least I feel better now.
yeah, I was thinking we could go take a look at, one of the magic item shop.
God, I would like to sell hand crossbows. I sent that in text.
I see that.
What magic items are you looking for?
It wasn't something I wanted to divert the conversation from.
Well, the thing is, if you wanted to get 62 gold per piece, you'd have to do some charisma rolls.
Sure.
Because I have my D&D shop catalog on hand. I can just swap tabs. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to convince him to budge from the current purchase price of 56 for a hand crossbow.
All right. I'll sell 5 then.
Alright. I have like all 3 value versions. So normal would be 75, cheap is 56, and expensive is 113. So like I got the prices.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, it's like 56 per, so 56 times 10, 560. Still good. And I'm sorry, but what were you two guys doing? Sorry.
Which ones?
Y'all were talking before I went to gold.
Oh, I told Urza that I wanted to go look at one of the magic item shops.
Cool. You guys can go on and go if you wish to.
What kind of magic item are you looking for?
I don't know. You seem
Just
to...
browsing?
Well... I know he was probably a fair bit stronger than us, but that, Death Knight kind of had us against the wall, and, I'd like not to have to worry about that again.
You don't have to tell me twice. He got my
Plus, I
ass.
think you almost died.
I didn't just almost die. I, according to Max, actually perished.
Then that's worse news. Corbin is now, in his mind, he's like, shit, I'm in further debt.
And the thing is, I did cover this last time, but occasionally Urza will also see things beyond the veil. So, like, you
Welcome
can
to
look
the
at
club.
Corbin and see something a little bit more, but you can't quite. It's a little blurry. But, you know.
You should change your clothes. You look a bit different.
Oh, that's my new cloak. And Corbin puts the hood up, and it becomes really hard to see him.
Ursa rubs his eyes like, oh.
And then he lowers it, and he's visible again.
Just wait till you get the stalker feat.
Good fun. I have that.
It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go over to the magic shop. We got magic blades, we got armor, we got gear, we got crystal balls, backup spell books.
I hear guns are all the rage these days. Do you have any magic stuff related to that?
I might.
Corbin looks at Urza, and he kind of quietly says to him, "It's a really interesting thing. It seems to me that with those, your dexterity seems to be more important than, holding a crossbow steady."
Sorry, could you say that one more time?
Well, I'll put it in different words. These firearm things seem to be a good way for those of us who don't have much strength to be able to make effective ranged attacks.
I wouldn't
It's
know
the
first
great
thing about it.
equalizer.
See, he knows what he's talking about, and Corbin passes on the back. I think you should invest in one.
I wouldn't know how to use one.
Monk
I can
way
teach
of the
ya.
open gun.
Monk with a gun?
You're not always gonna
The
be
way of
important.
4 pistols.
Way of the open.
Where the
Fuck, what's it
The way of the black flag.
That's a fun game. Anyway,
It is. Also, 4 guns on your chest.
Way of the open bolt?
Way of the bullpup.
You kind of see Ursa just kind of give you a confused look, and I'll just say, I don't think I'd need one.
I don't know. You seem to always be right next to whatever you're fighting, and that's kind of not optimal for all situations.
Not all situations, no, but that's just how I was taught to fight.
Well, perhaps we can give you more options for when you're further away.
I have darts. That ought to work.
thought you said you have dogs.
We'll see what this guy has first.
Alright.
Well, what are you looking for, kid?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Do Do you want a gun that shoots bullets? More bullets? Big bullets? Spread bullet? Fire
Urza,
bullet?
what sounds attractive to you?
A woman.
I mean, gun-wise.
An artificer woman.
We all can dream.
I want a woman who doesn't scream, "How'd you get in my house?" when I'm trying to comfort her in her sad times.
But Urza, what would you like in a gun? Something that can shoot far away, up close, big or small?
I'd prefer to punch it.
We got
When
those.
you can't punch it.
We got punch guns.
You do?
Yeah. Just don't
Koichi
put any ammo
materializes.
in it.
I don't think they'll fit this anyway. As he kind of just looks at the gauntlets.
As he shows you by grabbing a big ol' arquebus by the barrel and swings it forward like a club.
Fucking pistol whipping people.
See?
Not my style.
Punch gun. You punch at a farther range. It's like
How
a
about
club.
a close-ranged firearm for like if the enemy's on fire, so you can't punch.
Well, I mean, all your firearms you can use at close range, but they might slap your gun.
I mean, like an improved blunderbuss.
I mean, that's a lot of.
Do they call those like shotguns or something?
I mean, yes, we have shotguns. We got arquebus. We got a blunderbuss. We got the rifle. We got a revolver. We even have
Corbin
this
is-
thing that rotates, but doesn't fire fast yet. We're working on it.
Corbin is racking his brain trying to figure out what sort of gun is useful for Urza, but is not too complicated.
I mean, currently the double action revolvers are really making a kick.
Knowing Urza, he would shoot himself in the hand so he could catch the bullet and then throw it at someone?
Yeah.
That's a very roundabout way to
But-
do the same amount of damage.
The thing
Exactly.
is, most of these guns are martial weapons.
Marshall.
Kinda.
Yes, they're made of Marshall's body, each and every one of them. They all turn on the users.
Mistakenly created every advanced weapon in this fucking canon.
I mean, he was in the Age of Villainy.
But
He quite literally made the fucking the Assassin's Creed 2 fucking arm shot,
It's the hidden blade or the arm shotgun.
arm shotgun.
I mean,
The
my
hidden blades have been around
character-
for a while.
So is Urza not proficient with martial weapons?
I'm not proficient in anything except short swords and simple weapons
Okay.
and fists.
Yeah, so none of these would really be good for him.
Hmm.
I got a stick. A magical stick.
My
Urza,
knuckles
how
would do-
about something like my flamethrower, where it can hit multiple enemies in front of you?
Ursa will kind of just do a small. I think it's prestidigitation. I think that's what I can do with this. Hold on, let me look.
I mean, you should be able to do prestidigitation. You're a four elements monk, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Because prestidigitation.
Ursa will just kind of look over at Corbin and snap his fingers as a shower of sparks emits from him.
Urza, I'm trying to get you something for when you can't punch the guy.
I have other options apart from punching, Corbin. And then I have options for punching harder.
I mean, we got staffs, we got sticks, we got gloves.
Max
You like
was
gloves,
intending
right?
to go. Max was intending to go to the magic item place once he's made enough money. Can he just appear?
We're open all night.
Max, listen,
Oh,
you and I
yes.
may not agree on a lot, but I think we'd agree on the fact that firearms are cool.
Yeah, firearms are cool. Now get to buying, damn it.
I've never used one myself, but I feel a calling to them.
What do you think would suit Urza?
What do I think would suit this guy that's so obviously a monk?
Preferably one that wouldn't injure his hands while using it.
I can give you something. Hold on. He starts digging through his stuff. No.
And on the topic of firearms, I would like some parts. Not particularly anything intact, just things for my own ingenuity.
Can you use bows, kid?
Me?
No, the other kid, the furry one.
Is a short bow a simple weapon? I can't remember.
Short bow is a simple weapon. And light crossbow is a simple weapon.
Only ones I've ever been tested with, I believe, are short bows and some very small crossbow. Either way, I prefer my darts over them.
You like darts?
I suppose.
I can get you a dart. And he starts digging through his stuff again. What do you feel about darts that come back?
You can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just gotta find it real quick. I'm digging through my shit here.
He really is close-minded when it comes to ranged attacks.
Yeah, close-fisted.
I'll just throw a dart at it. Have you thought about darts that come back? What?
That's a thing?
Oh,
You're
called a
allowed to
boomerang,
do that?
dumbass.
So, you see, a regular dart's about 5 copper, which is, nice and all. But I got this dart here, as he pulls up what looks like a regular dart, but it has like a blue tip and a fiery red feather on the back. But if you look at somebody, point your other finger at them, and you throw this, you're most likely going to hit your mark, and it's going to reappear back in your hand.
He's getting Yondu's arrow.
I'm becoming a super monkey.
Is it a secret?
Now, I
1, 2,
wasn't
4.
going to say nothing.
1, 2, 3, or 4 hack.
3.
Super Monkey 3. Jesus Christ.
Now, since it's a really inexpensive item, it'll only cost you like 10 silver.
I got a gold piece.
I'll take it.
Here you go.
Thank you very much, sir. So you just add 1 dart of returning.
Okay.
Or returning dart.
Turning dart.
Alright. It was a very simple item.
Man, that was a good dart that I got.
And,
Just imagine.
I still got plenty of other things like sticks, stones, slings,
joke.
Will they break my bones?
Once you find your satisfaction, I have commerce of my own to attend to. Let me know once you're available.
Heck, imagine you bought that and I immediately just stole it, though.
Hey, I thought it was supposed to return.
You didn't throw it, dumbass.
Imagine
any
he throws
Alright, so Koichi, you steal it, you run off, you look in your hands,
Imagine he
it's
throws
gone
the
again, and it's
returning
back in
dart,
his hand.
another monk grabs it, and then he just walks away.
Do you have a pouch of seeker darts?
Of what now?
Seeker darts.
Have
You
you ever
know,
considered
I'm
magic-
looking it up, but this is my first time
Have you ever
hearing this.
considered making your darts into war crimes by getting rid of their piercing tip and removing it with a hollow tube?
If it's shooting it from an explosive barrel.
Wait, what?
Okay, so this is a thing that Velco came up with a long time ago. It's called a bloodletter blade. It's basically like a hypodermic needle, like with a really thin hollow tube in it, but the rest of it is solid construction knife. It's just the very, very tip of it that is the opening to a tube. All the way at the end of the handle of the bloodletter blade is the outlet for that tube. It's basically meant to stab into somebody and force an opening for them to bleed through.
Cool. So I just
Shit.
seen the Seeker Dart. It's a cool magical item. It's an uncommon magical item, but it's not so rare that it would be fucking gone. You could probably find like a small pouch of Seeker Darts.
One of the war crimes that Velco once did in his previous D&D was he made a bloodletter blade into a homunculus
No.
and then had it attack people.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin is going to take them, and he's going to later put the returning infusion on them and hide them in Urza's pack.
Wait.
Returns to you instead. I'm kidding.
That would be
Wouldn't
a
that
funny
have been
side
funny? So
yeah.
since these things are uncommon magical item, Vinny, I'm gonna throat punch your hiccups.
I apologize.
Now this is an uncommon magical item, so it's gonna be a bit pricey. But if you're gonna get them in bulk, which is a bag of like 10, because I only got 10 Seeker Darts, I can get it to you for like, you see, if you get it in bulk, you're gonna get it half off. So, yeah.
He counts fingers. 3 days. We have 3 days left to live.
Wait, what?
And I don't know how much. Okay, so do you know how much an uncommon magical item costs?
No, I do not know what the standard price for
If I
that is.
remember, anywhere between 100 to 500 gold pieces.
So the common one is 100. The uncommon one is 250 to 500. Or should I say 187 to 750. That's a big range. So
But
you could probably haggle.
But I also would imagine that because it's darts and not like a sword, where they're considered.
The thing I'm using is a spell scroll, cost. But then again, if it's not like a scroll and it's just a small dart, it's probably going to be a lot less. So I'm going to take off a 0. So instead of it being like 250 gold a pop, it's 25 gold a pop. And since you're getting it in bulk with 10, that'll be 125.
Corbin is going to do his best to attempt to haggle, and he's going to say, how about 100 for the set? Should I roll persuasion?
Yeah.
Ooh. Aw.
Shit.
It seems like you're trying to rip me off, sir.
Please,
I won't
don't have a lot of
increase the
money.
price, but I'm staying on what I have currently. I'm already giving you a good deal, taking it half off. Otherwise, it'd be like $350.
Sure.
Alright.
I'm about to attempt something that is really bad, and I hope that it works.
What are you attempting?
Please don't kill this guy. I need to do business with him later.
Oh no, I'm not gonna kill him. It's just when Corbin is counting out the gold and placing it on the counter, sometimes he is going to use his sleight of hand to count a piece out twice so that he doesn't pay exactly 125, and he's going to instead pay 110. Damn it, I can't roll well.
Yeah, he's gonna notice that, and he's like, "Oh, you're missing a couple."
Negative. No.
Oh, we lost one.
Who was it?
Braden.
Hack, I think.
Your brother.
No.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Oh, Braden went AFK because he wasn't
shit.
at the computer.
Dude, you respect. Anyway, Corbin is going to put 10 more gold on the file. I think that's it.
There you go, kid.
I'll let Max do his thing.
You're welcome.
Hello. Of course, have you been counting coins here the whole time?
I've been in and out of consciousness.
You poor soul. You don't keep your money in batches like I do.
Wait, Cors isn't there. It's Corbin that's there.
Corbin is what I meant to say.
Just teleporting back and forth from the tavern.
Huh? Oh, no, I just...
Technically teleports between locations.
Well...
Gmod sound.
Kind of, you know, I keep it in, like, lump sums of larger groups, so that I don't have to carry a bunch of other pouches, but... This is more than I've had to deal with in a while.
Sounds like a good way to not have been stuck here counting coins so long. Regardless, you sell magic curios, yes?
Yes, sir.
And I have some questions for you.
Ask away. But be careful. Time is gold.
Yeah, well, I'll keep it very simple for you. I require an arcane focus to improve my capabilities, and I assume that that's something quite plentiful supply for a provider of the arcane.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of arcane focuses. Are you looking for like a powerful, like infused one, or are you just looking for a regular old crystal or broad staff or wand?
I require something more effective than simply my own hands. Okay, I don't know an in-character way to ask for this, but I'm basically asking for a Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Rod of the Rod. Let's see.
I would prefer to get a rare version, and I can barter for it, but it just depends on what you have available. Now, it's my understanding that this isn't quite on the same league as most magic items, given it's something readily enchanted. It's not something you always find in the bottom of dungeons or in ancient ruins and whatnot.
have something like you're looking for. I'll have to dig in the back. I haven't heard of that one, but you know what? It could be back there. As he walks over to like a door in the back, and as he opens it, it's like a flash of bright green and blue light as he walks in.
He has a pocket dimension for storing magic items.
And the door shuts behind him. You hear a lot of jostling and moving around. You hear like a pile of goodies just like hit the floor and like scatter. Dang it! I gotta clean this shit up later. And the door opens again. Yeah, I got a couple rods back there. And he lays out like 5 rods on the table. So, we got one that's a little bit about water. One about a jester. One about... What is this one?
He put a tag on it.
Something to do with paladins. Here's one for infernal type. You have that sort of magic where you can you get your magic for somebody really strong, but you don't gotta pray. You kind of like, you know, do a deal.
My magic is provided by a higher power, though who I still have yet to discover.
Oh, that's wonderful. I hope that doesn't give you nightmares.
Now, believe me, it doesn't give it to others around me, which is surprising enough.
Yeah. You know, I had an adventurer come in here once, talking about having a higher power, but it was haunting him every day, and I gave him a ring. And I haven't seen him since, but, you know, hopefully that ring of anti-sleep really helps him.
Oh, no.
Well, so, did any of the things he mentioned sound like a Pact Keeper rod?
The infernal one sounded quite a bit like it. It
Okay.
has a little bit of a design.
I'm going to look at it and use my Mystic Conflux.
Okay.
And basically his irises are just going to glow as he basically skims it for information.
Yeah, you can see, like, the runes on it. Like, it's definitely, like, warlock stuff, and it does have, like, a scripture packed stuff to it. It definitely seems like what you're looking for.
This one is satisfactory.
Now, let the DM roll for quality. Oh.
That's out of 3.
Yes.
That's really good, and that's bad for me, because that means it's expensive.
You know, this one's very rare. Are you sure you got the coin?
I believe I may have supplies to provide in exchange for you.
That's quite a pretty penny. I didn't think I had something like this in my inventory. I just kind of throw a bunch of shit back there.
In fairness, neither did I. You should.
I slowly turn into fucking Master Roshi. Sorry.
If you need help buying, I still have some extra cash, Dan.
Alright, well, I was actually going to... Alright, how do I barter this? I'm gonna pull out one of the squares of gorilla flesh.
You just got little bits of dead guys in your pocket?
No, I have my servo carry that. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, yes, of course. A portable hole, yeah.
Of course. Now, I've recently gotten this cut up by your cousin. I simply assume it's your cousin. You carry the same cadence in your voice.
Oh, yeah, we all live on the same street.
Ah, then you all are going to have quite a few stories about me today.
Yeah. Some people say we're all clones, and that we don't really know who the dad is, but, that's for us to know and no one to find out.
They're just octuplets, man. That's all.
For ease of mind, I'm going to assume you're all a gang of changelings going off the same personality, if that's all right with you.
That's fine. You can assume whatever you will. Just don't attack us. You will die.
I have no intention to, seeing that you've got this and forgot you did.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of shit. Would you believe I had a crown back there from an ancient dead king?
Now, veiled threats aside...
Sorry, I don't mean to threaten you, sir.
What would your asking price be for this so I can figure out what I should barter?
Well, what it says in my book here is that I don't have that number. But if I went by the math, well, the spell scroll of very rarity.
Would 5,000 be a reasonable request?
I mean, that's close. Oh, God.
Or would it be more along the lines of 45? 100,
well, if I go by the range of, like, how the magic item jumps in prices, it's kind of fucking ridiculous. It goes 50, 100, 250, 500, 2,500, 5,000. It would be probably 25,000 to 50,000.
Holy shit!
Yeah, the magical item prices jump like by a zero.
So, all right, I have an attempt I can make here. Koichi, give me a help action. I'm about to barter.
No, I mean, yes.
I have on me many more of these pieces of flesh. These came from a massive undead creature, and so as such have some of their necrotic power leashed inside.
Mm-hmm.
Given you're a purveyor of the magic arts, you would certainly have some use for exotic things such as necrotic flesh.
Well, I know my cousin's got a real good alchemy potion shop. You see, I deal with, like, magical items. He does with magical ingredients.
Will I need to walk over there to do the exchange, or...?
I mean, I can call him over as a... what do you call it? A professional opinion?
Yeah.
But, you don't want to hear the same voice twice, do you?
Also, I found out that poisons sell for like 200 gold pieces a pop. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless, if he's an alchemist, I'm certain he can make quite a helping of that for monster hunting and so on.
I mean, I could slash the price if it's you know what? If you how much are you willing to part with to get a discount?
That depends how much the discount is, because I came in here only expecting you to have one of moderate strength.
I'm sorry, sir. I just get what I get from the bag.
I understand.
So, Would you say about... would you be able to part with, like, 20 pounds worth?
20 pounds would be well within my means. Well within my means.
Mm-hmm. And, just to keep it on a much easier way to deal. How much would that be if it was all turned into poisons? And let's say each quarter pound is a poison.
Well, given that I've asked your butcher cousin to segment it into exactly that weight worth of strips,
Convenient.
I have 20 pounds of those would correlate into about 80 of those strips.
And 80 times 200. And that's 200 gold pieces, right? Alright, let me get my calculator.
That gets to 16,000.
You know what?
Now, since I know it takes some effort to actually brew this into poison, I could give you 50 pounds, just so I can get it out of my bag. And then we can go about this exchange.
Well, that would knock off 90% of the price down to 10,000. But since it'd be an overstock of poison, I'm willing, if my cousin's willing, to just give you the item for 40,000 gold pieces worth of meat, which is 50 pounds. I just did the calculations on a calculator here, so you don't have to. Who knew you could walk away with 40,000 gold pieces of gorilla?
He shakes his hand, deal.
Shakes. And here's your rod. Please don't just run off without giving him the meat.
Oh, don't worry. I need to get rid of this.
Servo's just fucking stumbling.
Servo has a tummy ache.
Alright, and now you have a Rod of the Pact Keeper plus 3.
Oh.
Just remember your attunement slots and how I do attunement. I do attunement with proficiency bonus, and of course I saw you do something earlier that says you can attune to another.
Yeah, so it's basically my 4th attunement slot, and I'm still at a group of 3.
Nice. Man, these guys are just the one Avatar episode where the dock guy was also the boat guy, and the fishing guy, and the doctor, all at the polluted river and the Fire Nation. Well, that's funny.
The Painted Lady was a funny episode.
Okay.
Oh wow, just putting in the Rod of the Pact Keeper immediately updated all my DCs and such.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Wow,
It was super useful.
That's nice doing business with you, sir.
Absolutely, and I'm very glad that you were willing to bend an ear to my alternative payment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for alternative payment. Hell, I could have them mark up the poisons and say special troll poison or whatever it is.
Oh well.
Did you say giant gorilla?
If I had zombie gorilla, in fact, this
we can mark it up. That's rare.
This stuff may continue to actually corrode the flesh long after the injury.
You know what? Yeah, we'll put a special name on it and call it the limited stock super corrosive poison.
You don't have to be so.
Name
You don't have to
pending.
be so bombastic about that. Simply calling it Death Touch would work.
Like I said, name pending.
Of course.
It's his shop, not mine.
Martin's gonna go over to the servo and say, "It's time, buddy," as he rubs his head. 200 strips of zombie gorilla meat later.
And a quarter pound for, so...
A quarter pound per would be 200.
Yeah, you're right. I did the wrong... Hold on, I did the wrong calculation. Did I do a wrong calculation? So... Okay. So 50 pounds times 4...
would be 200.
And then 200 times... What was it? 200 gold pieces for the poison?
Yeah, that'd be 40,000 gold worth of poison.
Oh yeah, I did the math right. I just did it complicated.
Yep.
All good, all good. But yeah, getting like 40,000 on the drop and without having to go to a bank for like a check, this guy's really happy.
Just full on barter.
Yep. And then you go on over and they fucking, oh thanks. And then he also opens up a back door that opens up with a green and blue light, and he just throws the meat in there.
Well, I have to say, thank you very much for allowing me to offload my wares.
Oh.
May it serve you well.
Yeah, it's all good here. Remember, stock up on health potions before you leave. You can't come back when you're dead.
One of my friends has an interesting story about that, but I'll leave him to share if he's in the mood.
Okay.
And when you turn around, you see Corbin is standing like pretty close to you, and he kind of whispers to you, "Max, please don't leave. I need help."
Oh? What do you need help with?
Corbin's nose starts to bleed when he says, "Persuasion and sleight of hand."
Oh. So be it. Where and how?
I paid 120 gold for a bunch of secret darts for Ursa, and I didn't think to grab anything for me.
Well, what interests you?
I don't know. I was thinking a gun, but I don't think I can afford those now.
Alright, well, I have an idea, and I do have actual money for this man.
Yeah.
Good. Corbin opens his primary coin purse, and you see in the bottom of it, the fly is dead.
Okay, it seems you're in dire need of some team funding.
Just help. And Corbin is going to say, "So what do you have for magic firearm?"
Well,
You have enchanted arquebuses.
we have plenty of items. We have a dual action revolver. We got a repeater rifle. We've got
Fucking hell. Corbin.
we got a portable arm cannon. It's not a cannon. It just looks like a cannon strapped to your wrist.
Cannon?
It just looks like a cannon strapped to your wrist. It's just really tiny.
I see.
We
Corbin.
we got the old style stuff, arquebus, we got a blunderbuss, we got a musket. We also have the magic musket, so you don't gotta deal with a whole minute of packing wads.
What do
Is
you
Corbin
have?
even here right now?
Yeah, no, it's just every time I'm about to say something. What do you have for single shot weapons?
Most of our weapons are single shot weapons.
Before you begin asking, you may want to see this as Max offers to Corbin the ring revolver.
Interesting.
It's particularly short range and ineffective beyond earshot, but if all you're looking for is something that makes a bang, then
I'm more looking for
We've also got gun swords.
what? And he turns around and he just sees the gun sword from Final Fantasy. What is that, 14?
oh, gun swords are a staple in Final Fantasy.
I know. I played it. I was just trying to throw more shit out there because it's additional
Yeah,
shit.
they're most games and they're awesome.
Yeah, I've made a bunch of shit.
Basically, my main question is, what are the magic properties that can be applied to firearms? Because I know there's a lot of...
You can get fire bullets, ice bullets, necro bullets, radiant bullets, healing bullets.
You'll probably get a lot of necro bullets nowadays that I just pawned off that flesh.
You can get this double barrel gunblade. It's like a double barrel shotgun with a giant sword on the bottom.
In my mind, I see the fucking Doom Eternal double barrel shotgun.
Here, I got an image for you. I'm gonna reach into my fucking...
Can I just spend like 50 gold pieces to get like pistol barrels and stuff?
Oh yeah, you can get a bunch of barrels. You can go over to my blacksmith buddy. He can just hand you a bunch of gun barrels.
Fantastic. I just want like 4 of them.
Yeah, definitely easy.
How expensive would that be, God?
Hey, give me a minute. I want to grab this fucking picture.
Thank you.
I don't care what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Here's what the double barrel gunblade looks like.
Also, Billy, for your usage later.
Thank you.
That's a pretty nice looking homebrew. Nice.
Yep. So, what was it you're looking for there, player?
That's amazing.
Basically, I'm looking for an enchanted single-shot weapon.
Well, we got plenty.
Holy shit.
You should get a rolling block rifle where, you kind of just...
I mean, we got repeater rifles, we got double action revolvers. We're working on stuff that fires faster, but we don't got it just yet. But you're looking for single shot weapons, and most guns are.
Sorry, again, I don't know what the enchantments that are available for firearms are. So...
Okay, well, here, let me make it simple.
Buy his Gatling gun.
Fun player content, enchantment rules. Let's look at all the damage types. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, not enchantment rules. My bad. It'd be amazing and wonderful enchantments. Let's see, we got fire, lightning, radiant, poison, psychic, necrotic, acid, thunder, force, and cold. There's also, if you paid a special premium, like a drain life bullet, where you shoot somebody and you heal from it.
Okay.
Nice.
There could also be,
I love
like pure negative energy damage, which is what I call cursed.
I love when I try to make a handout bigger and it decides no.
Yeah, I know.
Corbin is going to think, what about that cannon? The wrist one.
Ah, yes, the wrist cannon, arm cannon, whatever you want to call it. It's a forearm gauntlet with a little tiny, gun barrel attached to the bottom. You flick your hand backward to fire, because it's linked to like a pulley thread attached to your glove, or through your glove. And when you throw your hand back, it pulls the trigger, and fires the weapon. But be careful, if you put your hand back down during the firing process, you're going to put a hole through yourself.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
I mean, it's the design. I didn't pick it.
I mean putting a hole in yourself.
I mean, you can also put it on the back of your arm, and just throw your hand downward to fire forward. Would probably give you some better aim.
How much would that cost?
Oh, let me just check. DM has to check the firearms.
I just found out that there was a wheel lock firearm back in the day called a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the regular pistol would be a 250, but since it's just a barrel attached to a gauntlet, and you gotta do all the loading stuff yourself, I'd say 50 gold.
I'll take it. And Corbin will, put out 50 gold coins, and he's like, thanks, Max.
I'm pretty sure I gave you 150.
Well, I could raise the price. I'm kidding.
No, I gave Corbin 150 so he could just use it for his own means.
Understandable.
Thank you, Max. I'm gonna need this for when we get to Bloodstone.
Yeah, man, that's 50 gold for
Corbin pays.
It'll do regular pistol damage and have the range of a pistol as well.
Okay.
So let me copy paste that into the chat.
Honestly, the Roland Block rifle was a good recommendation, Brig.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I didn't expect to be able to sell the necrotic flesh so high. That was a lucky break.
So that's where my charisma went.
Oh, in those two checks right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucker stole my charisma.
That was a nat 2 turned to a 21.
Man, I felt like we danced around that firearm business for a little bit too long. My fucking throat hurts.
Agreed.
Anyway, let's leave the city.
I'm gonna basically spend. I'm just gonna shorthand this 50 gold for 4 pistol barrels and the gunpowder to use them.
That works. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Can I ask for them to be rifled?
Oh yeah, they could do that for you.
Sweet. I'll do that.
You'll see him go to the mill in the back, take those 4 cylinders. You have to do it by hand because automation doesn't exist.
Well, that's how you get the best ones.
Some may be sharper than others.
Well,
And if you need it, I can give you some steel wool. We got plenty.
Sure.
Yeah, just
Whatever
make
you
sure to
want
rub
to
it down
part
real
with them.
good and be sure to wear a glove. You don't want to do this to your hands as he shows you his rough-ass hands.
Message received.
Yeah. I can't even touch my wife anymore. She doesn't like it. Rough-ass hands snag on everything.
She just threw a pan from the other room.
But yeah, you guys are done shopping?
Yes, we're done shopping.
Cool. Alright, so you guys all going back to that tavern to go actually have the long rest?
Sounds good to me.
So as you guys return, you guys will notice that the tiefling is kind of sitting there at the at a table looking straight at the door as you guys come through, sipping on a large glass of wine.
Corbin notes that he is dressed now.
Oh yeah, really fine, elegant. You've seen those pictures of people in the, what was it? 1800. When was the Civil War again?
Antebellum era.
Sure.
Antebellum era was after Revolutionary, but before Civil.
Okay. But you know those fancy long coats and top hats and all that other shit. Monocles and little golden trinkets, all that other shit.
Yes.
He's just kind of wearing all that. Drinking his wine. I see you brought your friends.
Somebody's certainly looking to stand out.
You look dressed.
Better than before, yes. I'm willing to make a deal with you guys if you can escort me to what's it called again? Bloodstone.
Ah, fuck.
Would you have a particular purpose there?
I'm on business. Dealing with gold and souls.
And all you need is travel companion?
Oh, yes. I don't feel like walking all the way there.
Someone vibe check this guy. I need to sleep.
Say what now?
Someone vibe check him.
This guy. I need to sleep.
Oh, okay. I guess
knocks out the fucking demon.
Aw. I can't roll today.
He seems like he's just offering a proposition.
So just take you to Bloodstone?
Yep. I just require travel, and that's it.
Ursa, this is the guy I told you about.
Oh. What are you doing in my room?
What do you mean, your room? It was my room. I was just chilling in my wardrobe.
Living his life.
You guys come in turning on all the lights and then turning off the lights and then wandering around in circles before walking up to the door and saying hi.
We paid for it.
Correct.
Oh, you had to pay?
Why did we have to keep this guy alive?
We don't.
That's because you don't got a choice.
Maria.
Look,
said that right.
If he doesn't make it through the night, tell my servo.
I'm sorry if I'm mixing voices together.
I noticed Shopper Man was in there.
I'm really trying.
You're okay, dude.
I start work at like 6 in the morning, and it's 9 in the afternoon now. Oh god.
Can't believe I tried selling weapons for like tens of gold apiece when I should have just sold my zombie poison.
Mm-hmm.
That shit pops.
Yeah. You know, everyone needs poisons for lots of things. Rat infestation, people infestation.
Population control. We'll use it like that.
Infestation. Gnomes. Sorry.
I don't really want to interact with the tiefling, if I'm going to be completely honest.
Go right ahead.
I have no real reason to.
Corbin's going to give, like, while Max and him are away from the tiefling, he's going to give him the, like, short version of the story about him before he goes back.
The story about Max?
No, about the tiefling.
Oh. Look. I just want to find somewhere where I can spend the night. I don't want to be watched. If he makes his way into this room again, he's going to become a portal. Make sure he knows that.
Very well.
I don't want to talk. I've done that already.
I'll leave you guys be. You'll have a good sleep and think about my offer.
Max goes to sleep.
Understandable. I'm guessing the rest of you all just hit the hay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll say you guys are able to do a long rest. Urza, you have more dreams of flying as a bird. Max.
God, this time I'm not gonna be woken up by pots and pans.
Bang, bang, bang. I'm kidding.
The house explodes.
Max, you see gears and cogs in your dreams.
Something about that felt comforting.
Corbin, you see the endless domain of the dead.
Classic. I've seen this one before.
Perfectly managed clockwork society.
Koichi, it's just the forest.
Yippee.
And of course, you're just back at home, fucking training to become a knight again.
Yay.
You know, relive the memories.
Good shit.
And then after 8 good long hours, or maybe 9, or maybe 10, you guys wake up, you know, real good sleep. Probably the best sleep you've had in a while, because you've been sleeping outdoors for a little bit.
Alright, inventory check. Servo, you still feeling alright? He just does some wobbly stepping. Yeah, you're okay.
The R2-D2 noises.
Okay, now, if you just sit still, I've got an idea for you. Max only needs to sleep 4 hours. I'm never going to stop calling him Martin.
I know, they look identical.
He is a dead ringer, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
Max is going to attempt to... Billy, does your character actually need to sleep?
It's unclear, but I think he sleeps more as a force of habit.
Alright. Once Corbin's awake, Max is going to ask him, hey, I know you're good with your tools. I've got an idea for my servo, and it's going to be great. Sure. See these pistol barrels I got from the blacksmith last night?
Mm-hmm.
I've got these hand crossbows. And I say we take off the string and the windlass mechanism on this. We replace it with the pistol barrel, and then you work your magic to attach that onto my servo here.
You would need to teach your servo how to load them, but outside of that, it sounds doable.
My servo and I are almost one. It would be simple.
Servo Galactopus.
So, my end goal will be putting 4 pistols on the servo.
I mean, doing the manual labor part, it's probably just gonna be some artificer's tools. What tools do you use?
Hold on. Tinkers.
Sometimes they use tinkers, sometimes they use smiths.
Jeweler's tools.
Sometimes they use wood carver.
I mean, yeah. It'll just be a mix of different tools, but I would say Tinker's tools will work for the entire way of it.
If you need some assistance with Smith's tools, I can help with that.
Oh, yeah. So, whichever tools you guys think would be helpful, each of you can roll different tools.
So I have expertise in tools.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give him the help action since I don't have any proficiency in tools.
I only have a herbalism kit.
Yes, I shall rub a plant on this wooden piece.
Exactly. Not gonna help.
There you go.
Best I can do is make you some like
You
herbal
actually
glue.
could justify helping with that because you could use resin to improve the wood.
Man.
So all of those are 3 higher, so 6 and 15.
You can actually put in that you have an expertise on your tools, by the way.
What?
Yeah, you go into your tools section, open up the tool.
Instead of proficient, you can put expertise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you can just re-roll it. Nice. So we got the Smith's tools, we got the Tinker's tools. Max, what about your tools?
My tools was helping him.
Understandable. So yeah, you're able to like get the gun barrels and all that stuff. You're able to equip the Gloctopus, the servo.
Now,
Huh?
The Gloctopus has been equipped.
Yeah, you're able to equip the Gloctopus.
it looks to me right now that at least for the firing mechanism, I can only link up 2. But that should be, easy to keep track of, at least loading-wise.
Okay. I'll give him the ammunition and the gunpowder to handle loading himself.
Oh yeah.
So only 2 of the pistols are currently linked to be able to fire.
Yeah. You got all the pistols on there, but yeah, just 2 of them are kind of working right now.
Fantastic.
Because I imagine it would take... I don't know how many arms the servo has, but I imagine it would take 2 to load one of the pistols, so...
if he jumps in the air and fires all 4...
First of all, he could rocket jump like it's Team Fortress 2. Second of all... that actually sounds really cute.
And if I remember correctly,
that's a great
servo
idea.
can
Let's
use
do it.
all of its little limbs as each one as a hand, basically, or a finger. So it could manipulate in a circle, like dun 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 dun. It'd probably take.
He is a clockwork being. He can work himself into a routine.
Yep. So yeah, cool. Your Galactopus now has an attack where he can use pistol.
Fantastic.
And pistol's right there in the chat already, so I don't gotta post it again.
Well, I think it's time we had more.
Agreed.
Very well.
So I'm guessing y'all just get up now after working on the tools. Do y'all just kind of wander into the main part of the tavern for breakfast?
Yeah.
Sure, but if the dude is right outside the door, he's getting blasted.
You'll see at the bar, you see one of the cousins manning the bar. Hey!
Oh, it's you. How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing pretty okay. Y'all guys sleep good tonight?
Yeah.
Sound like a snore fest in there.
Better than normal, actually.
That's good, that's good. Adventurers beyond the road don't always get to the tavern.
To be honest, I don't remember the last time I slept.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got eggs, bacon, all the rest. But since you guys paid a gold piece last night, it's free breakfast.
I appreciate it.
That's quite the overpayment. I would have just had you pay a few silver.
I'm sorry, I was exhausted.
No, don't worry. If you guys ever come back, you get a free room,
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Yep, you adventurers are always the ones keeping us afloat. We wouldn't believe the number of adventurers come through here during the fall. Everything's dying everywhere. Them allergy seasonal wind demons and stuff. Well, I call them wind
if
demons.
there's allergy demons out there, I would kill them.
You see, I call them wind demons, but they're just like, them fairy people waving their allergy sticks.
The Fae.
There's sprites around just flicking dandelions at people.
Okay, that sounds so
You thought you'd
funny.
get away from me, bitch.
That's their only job, because all they'd want to do is fuck with people.
So that's why we have allergies. Fucking...
You got fairies in your nose.
Damn it.
Hey,
No wonder it's
Servo.
bloody when I blow my nose.
Hey, Servo, you see that? You see the sun right there? Shoot it.
The sun?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Shoot at the sun, Servo. I believe in you.
Speaking of allergies,
Scaring the shit out of several pedestrians.
my fault.
No, not. I mean the gun servo.
He just blasts it out, and then I just pat him on the head, really proud that it works.
Nice. Nice
Good.
damage. Nice damage.
Great
What goes
job.
up must come down.
Some
No, it's not my
random,
problem.
some random rat in the middle of the forest just fucking dies.
Some random rat gets the wrath of God.
It's the revolver mousetrap.
Wrath of Gup.
Wait,
Hold on, let me introduce
Oh
you
boy,
to
I
the
found myself a really
Wow.
big piece of cheese.
1890s U.S. patent.
I remember the gun mousetrap. I remember.
Remember the mouse trap or the bug cockroach trap where it snaps down on it and then it has 4 little bats just beating on it?
Oh, it's the slapper.
That's great.
The bug slapper. I saw an animation of the bug slapper where it worked on a kobold, and I cannot find it for the life of me.
Well, you guys are able to have your easygoing breakfast, and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. We got your eggs, bacon, pork, whatever the fuck you want. And you know, you look around. You don't see that tiefling anywhere.
Good.
Okay. The last thing I do here before we leave is I cut a strip of the gorilla flesh just to see how effective it is, and I'm going to slip it into a random tavern folks bacon. And I'm going to use prestidigitation to make sure it isn't discernible.
Well, that's going to be several different checks. Sleight of hand and sleight of hand and...
Please don't fuck with me. That's getting worse.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to cut a little piece of slash like everybody looking. Dog, what do you want from me? It's 9 o'clock at night. I love you. I love you. Ooh, you. You good girl. Okay, I'll be right back. They want to be let out again.
Okay, you have fun.
30 minutes to an hour.
Me win.
The revolver mousetrap.
Okay, well, it was good pizza, but he hasn't eaten it in 4 days. Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. It was his pizza. Go ahead and eat it. He ain't touching it. If I bought it and no one eats it, I'm on. Also,
I just keep looking at the mousetrap.
No, not enough water. Some fish.
Like the mouse is like, yes, today have cheese. Gun.
The gun's looming over him like it's the traumatized dude in the COD picture.
Does he know?
No.
I took the bed out of there. I'm not sitting in my room for the rest of the night.
Unfortunately,
Sorry,
Martin's
we'll be back
attempt
very
at
soon.
figuring out just how toxic gorilla meat is probably going to fall flat.
Let's not just kill people, the people. Little did you know they had a crippling flesh allergy.
He was this close to feeding a random person zombie flesh.
God damn it, Zafia.
Huh? Who?
Oh,
Shadow's
from hunting
character
you.
in his game.
Oh, I thought that was a siege operator.
She is.
Wait, what shadow?
Black Shadow.
The other
Huh?
the other one goes by Kai.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh,
We're
you
talking-
host a D&D?
He used to.
Oh.
Oh, the 3-shot wonder.
Eli hosted a D&D too, then he got bored by Banana and they've never gone back.
I still can't believe that was the first creature to eat me. I was like, oh, expected like maybe a giant behir or some shit, or maybe a dragon. No, it was a banana. What?
Banana.
I took the damn dog
It-
out of here. You should
it
tell
still
me not to
baffles
have it
me.
anymore.
Should have
every
been like
time
a giant toad or something.
Yeah, no. Hell, I'd expect a fucking frog. Konosuba went wild with that shit in their first episode. But no, it's a banana.
I know.
I don't even know how that would work. It just happened. Like, it actually baffles me. Oh well, I have food, so I don't care. I'd like to point out, like, I think about, like, the texture of a banana in that situation, and it just makes me, like, question shit more.
Sorry about that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, the soft, squishy bastards.
I hope you guys know I didn't pause it once this entire session.
That's funny. Look, I just came back to no context. I just needed a small rant on what the fuck.
I try to make everything quick when I disappear, so that way we can get right back to the game. It's just... anyway.
That's okay.
So, what was the last thing we were doing?
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
Just getting ready to go about our day.
Alright.
Time to go to Bloodstone.
I'm gonna sue the guy who just punched his microphone.
Agreed.
I feel like somebody punched it with a frog fist.
I can hear him
What?
screaming the gate. I don't... Don't worry about it. It's
Okay.
just... When you hear someone punch a microphone, you know what it sounds like.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys are probably going to finally walk out the front of the tavern, and let's say you look directly at Chorus's, little horse and buggy. And in the back of it, you see the guys, they're hanging out. Ready to go at a moment's notice.
Do we have to deal with the tag along?
Knowing that he's going to try to slip in amongst them, I would like to try to see if I can detect him.
Go ahead.
Perception?
Go ahead.
7.
You turn around and look at the tavern door, and he's standing right there.
Corbin just kind of... He subtly points him out to Max. You want to keep tabs on him, he's there.
Let's be on our way.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this creature?
He's creepy.
I'm right.
You do understand that the creatures I summon I at least have some rapport with. I don't just go about picking up entities on the street.
Did you not hear him say I'm right here?
Oh, I don't mind if he hears this.
Okay,
I
well...
upgraded from a grain of sand to a mud ball.
This is fucking funny.
Well,
The Devilkin speaks in riddles.
he also speaks this language, Corbin says in Abyssal.
Call me what you wish. You're currently a passenger of this mudslide.
Yeah. But at least I'm the slide and you're the mud.
Damn.
I don't like what he's saying.
Things are in motion, sir.
This is also funny because he only speaks infernal, not abyssal.
He speaks both.
Ah, perfect.
So, are we letting me tag along, or
No.
no?
You stay here. You are not part of our group.
Sounds like a final decision.
Well, I mean, it's his carriage, his men, his horse.
My group.
Hans.
I understand completely. You see a slight bulk. But you must understand. He bulks a little more. I wasn't taking no. And gets to full size for an answer.
Max, you want to do it?
Is his name Broly?
Max, are we gonna do it to him?
I'm already casting the spell.
Good.
I understand you casted the spell. He chooses to ignore it.
I thought so.
Chorus draws his
But given
blade.
it's a stupid ass spell, I have elected to ignore it.
Fair enough.
It's just Chorus
But
draws
that's
his
an annoying ass spell. It's like Witch Bolt, but demon.
Koichi's is gonna do the smart thing, just casually put on goggles, walk away, watch from the corner, sits.
Corbin pulls his hood up and he is going to move away to find a good point to shoot from.
And that right there is where we're going to cut the session.
Well,
Nice.
shit. I should have known this was about to happen.
By the way, guys,
Don't
you
you
think
love
Abyss-
cliffhangers, guys?
hey guys, do you think Abyssal just the southern accent of like speaking demon?
And
I'd say northern is elvish. That means that southern is dwarvish.
I will stop
I'm referring
the
for
session
demons
right
specifically.
here. Click, click, click.